Just like most teams, Barangay Ginebra San Miguel continues to work despite the PBA break. They are aware that each day is important as they prepare for the GlobalPort Batang Pier, a game that could be their ticket to the playoffs in the Commissioner's Cup. Ginebra mentor Tim Cohn put emphasis on this as he mentioned that they are pushing the team hard during practice sessions to keep the players in game shape for their Friday match with the Batang Pier. "That's really the role of us coaches," said Cohn. "We make sure that we come to practice and try to push hard every day. We're not doing any light practice. You always risk injuries and stuffs like that, but that's the risk you have to take to do well in the playoffs," he added. Ginebra and GlobalPort are tied for 6th to 7th places with 5 cards in the standings, a game behind current 5th placer and defending champion San Miguel Beer, 5-4, and half game ahead of Magnolia Hotshots Pambansang Manok, 4-5, for the 8th and last playoff spot. Phoenix Fuel, 4-6, is at 9th spot and is still in the playoff race. On top of the standings is Rain or Shine at 9-1, followed by Alaska and TNT Katropa with similar 7-3 records, and Meralco at 7-4. Only the top 8 teams will advance in the quarterfinals, with the top 2 advancing to the next round with twice-to-beat incentives against no. 7 and 8 teams, while the 3rd to 6th teams will play in a best-of-3 series. The bottom 4 will be eliminated automatically, and so far already out of the playoff picture are Blackwater, 1-9, NLEX, 2-8, and Colombian Dip, 4-7, which tabbed assistant coach Jonathan Cartel as its new mentor following the resignation of Ricky Dandon. The league took a break as PBA players were called again to play for Gilas Pilipinas in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. The national team defeated Taipei last Wednesday at their home turf and will face Australia at the Philippine Arena today in Bacoa, Bulacan. According to Cohn, a long break is hard for any team, especially with the playoffs coming next week. However, he expressed confidence on his team, which will have Japeth Aguilar back after his stint with Gilas. "We're an experienced team, and I think we can handle it and do well," said Cohn. "Now our playoff slot is not sure, so we do have something to play for immediately. We need to win this next game. Against the Batang Pier, the Kings will face a team that won its previous game opposite Colombian Dip, 133-115, which saw Fulham guard Stanley Pringle explode for 50 points. The first 50-point game for a local player since Aussie Talava had 51 points in 2004 Fiesta Cup. Cohn said nobody can stop Pringle, and it's not just the 6'1" guard who they should worry since GlobalPort is likewise loaded with talent with Sean Anthony, Mola Tochua and import Malcolm White providing help. "I think man for man GlobalPort is one of the most talented teams in the league. Stanley's the one who leads them," said Cohn, whose team is on a roll with a 4-game win streak. "But we can come out and scheme Stanley a little bit, make sure that we keep him under control, then maybe we have a shot,"